Welcome back, preschool, and you're ready for our letter this week. Do you remember what it is? Do, 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 do. It is the letter V. And this is a van. And yesterday we talked about volcanoes, and we watched a video about volcanoes. And today we are going to talk about some vegetables. Vegetables. Now it's a big word that means a lot of little ones, right? So we've got some peas. Do you see the peas? Now, peas are a vegetable. And do you know what else are vegetables? Hey, that's a good one. What else? Oh, that's a nice one. How about beans? They can be, can't they? So we've got peas and thank you. And it says Mike Naraki. Who is Mike Naraki? Oh, you're right again. Good job. The author. And we know that author writes the story. Author writes the story. Author writes the story. That's why he came first for peas and thank you. But you know what? He has two jobs. What's his second job? The illustrator. Good job. And we know that illustrators illustrate, illustrators illustrate, illustrators illustrate, which means he made the pictures for peas and thank you. I was just wondering, how many peas do you think are on this page? Let's look. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There were 5 peas on this cover of this book. Now, in a place called West Manor, you can stay, if you please, in a nice little town. It's the home of the peas. All the veggies, veggies, are friendly. They go out of their way when you stop to say thank you. Why, you're welcome, they'll say. Oh, do you see all those peas? I wonder what other veggies live there in West Manor. Before we turn the page, do you suppose we could count all the peas that we see? Okay, let's start. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There were 10 peas on this page. Now, in a place called South Boorish, on the north side of town, lives a rude bunch of bean folk, the rudest around. They're very bad-mannered and impolite bean. If you stop to say thank you, they won't know what you mean.
Huh? Thank you? Well, never heard of it.
On April 27th, when the sunflowers sprout, all the folks in both towns pack a lunch and head out to a sunflowery field where they chat and tell tales as they wait on their blankets with their shovels and pails. Now, see here, the peas look like they're having a nice little picnic, don't they? But Bean, does he look as happy as the peas? Not as much. But now comes the best part. Oh, let's give a cheer! The seeds will start dropping, and that's why they've come here. The beans, as they're scooping, are noisily griping because each other's seeds they are greedily swiping.
No, that was mine. No, give it to me. Oh, I've got yours. No, I want that. No, that's mine. No, it's mine. No, it's mine. No, it's mine.
But they may look kind of grumpy, but look at our friends, the peas. Don't they look so much more happy? But those peas of West Manor, every sister and brother, politely take turns and thank one another. When the picking has ended, yes, this part is true, the peas buckets are filled, But the beans, just a few. Take a look at those buckets. Do you see the peas? Their buckets are bursting filled, probably because they were true bucket fillers. Where the beans, with all their complaining and griping and moaning and groaning, they were bucket dippers. And that's what happens to bucket dippers. Their buckets are practically empty. Oh my. So when April draws near, where would you like to be? A bean from the south or a West Manor pea? If you ask what I think, I would say with the peas, especially if you like saying thank you and please. Take a look, guys. The beans don't hardly have anything. But look at this big pile that the peas got. Simply by saying please and thank you and being kind to one another. I like that idea. I like that a lot. I don't want to be a bean. Do you want to be one of those beans? No, I definitely want to be a pea. A pea, you say. I was wondering if we could do a worksheet today that had to do a little bit of cutting practice, and then you're going to have to decide between veggies that start with the letter V or fruits. And fruit starts with what letter? F. Good job. So is something going to be a fruit or a vegetable? So here I've got this special sheet here for you, and you're going to be able to start by cutting out this row because it goes across. Remember, a row is this way, a column is up and down, but this is a row. So cut out this row of squares that are both fruits and veggies or vegetables. Okay? And once you have them all carefully cut out, you are going to need to decide which one is a vegetable, like the peas, and which one is a fruit. And we've got a grape, a carrot, some corn, a banana, an apple, and a cabbage. Which ones do you think belong with the vegetables? It started you out with some broccoli, and you'll have to decide, is it going to be the grapes, the carrot, the corn, the banana, the apple, or the cabbage? And if it doesn't belong here on the vegetable side, then you'll have to put it on the fruit side. It means it's a fruit. And they started you out on this side with a pear. So here's a pear on the fruit side, pear starting with P, and fruit starting with F. But we are wanting to know which ones are vegetables. I know you're going to have a lot of fun with this. Good luck. Now I was thinking about vegetables and veggies, which makes me think of our very special friends, the VeggieTales. But you know the funny part? What Mrs. Ryan thinks is the funny part? Take a look at these VeggieTales. They are wearing different kinds of hats today. Do you know what these VeggieTales are? Starts with the letter V. They are Vikings, and Vikings start with the letter V. So let's read. What's up with Lyle? Well, what is up with Lyle? Let's find out. Here we go. A long time ago, in a faraway place, there lived a group of Vikings. Okay, there it is, right there. See? There's our letter V. Can you see it? Vikings. And that starts with the letter V. Do you know who the Vikings were? Vikings were sailors, and they rode in big ships. Boy, that's for sure. They were super great sailors. Wow. Vikings ate funny food, and they wore furry hats. Some hats had 2 horns, some hats had 1 horn, and some hats had no horns at all. So they're talking about the funny food. They were eating funny fish, and they had fuzzy hats. Fuzzy furry hats. With horns or not. Now, most Vikings were mean. Everyone was scared of the Vikings. And they were always frowning. And they picked fights with the other Vikings. And they never, ever made their beds. What? How incredible! But this group of Vikings was not like all the others. They lived on Noble Island, and they were very nice. These Vikings never frowned, and they sang lots of funny songs, and they always made their beds. Look at them singing and singing, singing. I bet they had their own song bag. Oh no, I'll never find out. Now one day, mean Vikings came to Noble Island. "Come with us," Ugly yelled. "We're going to rob the monks." We can't come today," Sven said. "We're going to the fair." There they are. "The fair?" Ugly laughed. "You're a Viking. Vikings do not go to the fair." Ugly was mad at the nice Vikings. "I will teach them a lesson," he said. And Ugly left Noble Island. Uh-oh. Are you guys scared? I wonder what's going to happen. As soon as Ugly was gone, Lyle, a young Viking from the village, another V word, village, stopped by. "Hi, guys," Lyle said. Where are you going?" "We're going to the fair," Sven said. "Would you like to come along?" "Well, I would like to go. Wouldn't that be fun?" "Oh, it sounds like fun." "Sure," Lyle answered. "I will bring my knitting." Lyle was not like the rest of the Vikings. He did not really like to sail or fish. Lyle liked to knit. The Vikings laughed at Lyle, and that hurt his feelings. Aw. You see up there? There he is doing his knitting, and the other Vikings are laughing at him. But gosh, knitting is such a good thing to do, and you can make so many nice things from it. I wouldn't laugh. Now, on the way to the fair, Lyle sat by himself on the ship. The nice Vikings were not being nice at all. Oh, that's too bad. They're kind of like the lost sheep we talked about earlier. They know what God wants them to do, but they're not doing it, are they? But when they reached the fair, all the Vikings had a lot of fun. Even Lyle. They played Viking games, they ate Viking food, they even swam in the Viking pool. Until... Uh-oh. Do you want to make any guesses on what's going to happen? They were having a super great time. But what do you think would happen to change their mind that makes it so they're not having so much fun? Good guess. Good idea. Those are all super great ideas. But what happened was it started to rain. "Get to the ship," the captain yelled. A huge storm was coming. The Vikings had to get home. Sven and his friends ran to the ship. But there was a big problem. Oh boy. Now you took a guess. You had an idea of why and what was going on that made them so they didn't have fun anymore. But now what was the big problem? What do you think the big problem might be?
ugly, and his crew were there. They had torn the sails, they had broken the oars.
Oh, we will never get home, Otar cried. The sails won't work with holes, and we cannot row with broken oars. Oh no! Oh my goodness! Do not worry, Lyle smiled. I know a way. And he quickly got to work knitting patches for the sails. And in no time at all, Lyle had fixed the sails. Lyle saved the day. Do you remember what I said? Knitting was a very useful skill to have. And he saved the day. He saved the ship. Good job. And the ship sailed back to Noble Island. I'm sorry, Lyle, Sven said. We were mean because you were different. And if you weren't different, we would not have gotten home, the captain said. 3 cheers for Lyle. Ready? Hip, hip, hooray! Hip, hip, hooray! Hip, hip, hooray for Lyle! Woohoo! Yay! Don't be proud at all. Be completely gentle. Be patient. Put up with one another in love. And that, my friends, is from our Bible, from Ephesians chapter 4, verse 2. And off they sail. Now, the Vikings, the veggie Vikings, had a super great time going to the fair. But I know that they would like to take a vacation. Now, before they do, you need to take a little vacation, vacation, by practicing getting ready to make your letter V. This van, van, took this bunch of kids on vacation. So we're going to go starting from the top, 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 from the top, top, from the top, 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 from the top, top. We start our letters from the top. And we're going to take this log ride down, and whoosh, back up, remember? And whoosh, it goes straight back up. And it goes down, and whoosh, back up. So I want you to trace the pattern that this would go, and then you can color this page in at any way you like. This family going on a vacation. And when we come back, after you've had a chance to do some of your work and do your other veggie worksheet, come back and we'll read about some vacationing Vikings when the Vikings go on vacation. All right, so let's get those fingers ready to do your work. Are you ready? Ready? 1 little, 2 little, 3 little bubbles, 4 little, 5 little, 6 little bubbles, 7 little, 8 little, 9 little bubbles, 10 little bubbles, go pop, pop, pop. Pop 'em at me. Pop, pop, pop. Pop 'em at you. Pop, pop, pop. Pop 'em back and forth. Pop, 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 pop. Pop 'em to the ceiling. Pop, pop, pop. Pop 'em to the floor. Pop, pop, pop. And play some air piano. And play it upside down. Play it on your head. Play it on your shoulders. Play it on your nose. And here we have some bubbles. Here we go. Awesome. Awesome. Oh, pop, 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 pop those bubbles. And good luck doing your Vacation V worksheet, your vegetable worksheet. And when you come back, we're going to talk about those Vikings that went on vacation. All right, see you soon.